Welcome back to JK News. No. How do you do it? I don't know.
Oh my God.
Welcome back. We're gonna talk about on the record where we talk about whatever the. No, I don't think that's it.
Tiff, where are you?
Hey guys, you're watching Off the Record, and where we talk about
Whatever you want. Yeah.
I don't think that's it.
Damn.
But fuck it.
Close enough.
Can you FaceTime her?
All right, let's FaceTime her. Her internet's here so bad.
Whatever.
I thought that's what. You know, we could just technically watch an Off the Record and hear what it. Yeah.
Ah, you guys get the point.
Oh, that's so.
The record.
Butcher, dude. Okay, yeah. So I guess you can't replace her.
Can't replace Tiff. Not the same.
It's just everything is ruined now.
So true.
Casey's cuter though.
Casey is a cuter face to look at.
No. Hey, thank you for the coffee, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Fun.
This has been a good, fun little marathon that we've been doing.
This is day 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fun doing this, man. I kind of want to do this schedule if it's post-quarantine, too.
True.
We're just back-to-back days.
Longer breaks and back-to-back days.
Yeah, because, I don't know, maybe it fits my personality to do things like binge and immerse.
Yeah.
And then I think the more days that I do it, the better I'm getting at it. And I hosted all day yesterday.
That's true.
So you don't forget what happened like last week. You're like, how do I work this Google Sheet like that?
No, it's more like just being better at speaking and doing this particular skill. And then you take a little break from it and you come back.
What would be the break? Like a month?
No, that's too long. I'll go crazy. Maybe 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like yesterday I was much more vocal to the point where I got home and I was like, this better not be the Ronas.
Oh God.
You're doing so much talking.
You're like, oh man, my throat hurts.
You always think about it now because like everyone's like so scared. Like even if you like have a tickle, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah.
Like don't even think.
I had a point yesterday where I was like, I want to clear my throat, but I don't want to seem suspicious. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then clear my throat.
I'm even like that to the point where like my neighbors are just walking their dogs. And I think since it's so sensitive right now, I had a neighbor who was walking his dog and he just went, I'm like,
That's true.
go back to China, white guy.
My sneeze and cough meter's like fucking going off the charts, dude. Especially like in a plane or something. Dude, I was hypersensitive.
Damn.
Coming back from Europe, as soon as I heard a sneeze or a cough, and they might be like in first class or something, you know? I'm just like, oh, fuck that shit, dude.
When you go grocery shopping, do you feel like you're instantly sick? Like while you're there for some reason?
What?
Yeah, I instantly have symptoms,
It can't
right?
even happen, right? Like you can't get sick that fast, but while I'm there, I'm just like, oh man, am I coming down because of all these people? Am I getting a cough right now because you're next to me?
Yeah.
Are you walking through the freezer section? Because it is cold there.
Yeah, and my lungs tighten around the freezer section a little bit. So like, I can't breathe. This is one to sit. Oh God.
Rona's so aggressive.
Oh, I think I'm dying.
I'm just afraid at the grocery store because everyone has a mask, and then at first they told you only wear one when you have symptoms.
Yeah.
Right, so you don't spread. Don't wear one if you don't. So when you go there and everyone's wearing one, you're like, oh shit.
I mean, it didn't
Everybody got
matter
symptoms.
when people made that announcement because people who are paranoid, they just wear it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend just announced that she has it.
What?
Yeah.
So someone you know personally has it.
Well, 2 people now. And
Whoa!
So
Yeah.
Get away from me!
Find out. Did they get tested?
they got
You didn't
tested
see them,
and
right?
everything.
You didn't
No.
one of my friends just posted yesterday that 2 of her friends just passed away.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, oh shit, this is...
That they had it and they passed away?
Yeah, and
Are they young?
Passed away already. Yeah. They're
Oh my
like
God.
30. So yeah.
Are these like real friends? Because you know how some people, they're like, yo, my homie just went into jail, man. It's so fucking sad. And they're
It's like a neighbor's
what do
cousin's
you-
cousin.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
actual
I went to
friends.
2nd grade with them.
They're real people. That's the sad
That was,
part.
I was texting my friend, and then we were just talking about something else, and I helped her with one of the projects she does, and then she was like,
By the way, I got the Ronas.
no, she was just like, I felt like sick last night, I fainted, and everything. I was like, so for me, I was like, oh, you fainted? I never heard anyone
That
fainted.
sounds like a booty call. I think she wants you to come over.
She wanted you to catch her like this.
She's not getting enough
But
oxygen.
then,
She's like, my pussy's wet for some reason. Can you come over and help me?
I wish, but
Can you can you eat me back to life?
Dean's like, I already jacked off, I'm sorry.
I feel like that was like in a sense, I feel like that's like the opposite of one, where I'm trying to go over and she's like, yeah, I'm sick, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cool, I'll catch that shit too. But then, so then she like, I was texting her, and she wasn't texting for like a few days. I was like, what the hell? So I just thought like, maybe I
Ghosted
fucked up. Yeah. But then she announced that she was like, she had this and that she was going through like all like the symptoms and everything. And then she was like, it's
Like which
horrible.
ones? Like diarrhea, coughing.
Like the coughing, breathing. Even in the video, she's like
I don't think
taking a
people
few
talk
breaths.
about their diarrhea as much as they're coughing.
Oh, true.
I got these symptoms. Don't worry, I don't have the diarrhea, even though they actually might have it.
I was like, damn. Because then she was telling me, like, the last time I spoke to her, she was like, yeah, I fainted last night. I'm feeling a little under the weather. But I didn't know people could faint from it. So I was just like,
There's people that go into comas from it.
Yeah, because the big thing that
The
happens,
fever is so crazy.
their lung capacity, they can't, even though they're breathing, even if they breathe normally, it can't take in the same amount of oxygen. So like their oxygen levels will go down to 90 to 80%.
They feel like they're choking?
And then yeah, they'll like end up taking longer naps, and then eventually they might like pass out and stuff.
Oh my god.
God, you're making me low-key freak out even more right now.
So just if you pass out, be aware.
I feel like I
I
can't
went to go
breathe.
get some chips earlier, and in the store said, no mask, no service.
yeah. Well, that's like the rule that the mayor said, but I feel like nobody's obeying it still. There's obviously more people now, but when I go to the store now, I still see people without it.
I think they're fining people $1,000 if they're not wearing it.
Really?
I know in Texas at least, but I think California there was mentions of it, but I don't know if it's like official.
I know my friends in Hawaii, they were like, my friends or my neighbors are
Can't
throwing
surf
a party.
without a mask on.
Yeah, you have to go in the water. But they're like, my neighbor was throwing a party, and I wanted to go over and tell them something. I didn't want to call the cops because if you call the cops, it's $5,000 for them. But then I don't know how they're gonna be because also sometimes Hawaiians can be a little scary.
Yeah.
So she was like, I don't want to say anything.
Damn.
Have you guys been to a store where you're the only one not wearing a mask?
No, I've been smart.
You've been smart?
Yeah, I got.
You've been smart like as in avoiding stores, or you've been going with masks?
No, with masks. Like, I don't go to the stores as often, but like when I do, I would wear a mask because I got those reusable ones that you wash and stuff. So at least it's-
Always wearing a mask, man.
Yeah.
I'm such a troll where like I want to buy that mask where it is your face printed on it. Just so people can get mad at me first, and I can come about close, and they're like, oh, but then we break the 6 feet thing, huh? Damn it, never mind, I don't know.
I hope by 6 feet they could see that it's fake. Oh, we gotta go like this.
That's a high quality mask.
Spraying at that.
That's like,
Yeah. You made me take it off. I had it on.
Are you guys like afraid at all, or more it's just like the paranoia that's getting to you?
Well, it's getting closer and closer because me and
Yeah.
Casey were just talking about how like we don't have anyone in like 2 or 3 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
So although we know that it's real and it's a crazy thing, it doesn't feel like it's at your doorstep.
Yeah.
But now it's like no.
feels more urgent.
Yeah,
all
literally
of a
like
sudden
right
just
after
now.
this,
Yeah.
these two exchanges, I'm like,
Like, I want to go home. Canceling the shoot, guys.
But the good thing is, like, all the people that I know that have gotten it, or like the people that I've seen online, they're always coming out like, I was an idiot. I still went to like see these people. I still went out. I was still not practicing. But then like, I've never seen someone that was like, yeah, I was staying at home, or I only went to go see like like in a safe way, seeing like friends or.
So all the ones on the video are like, shouldn't have sucked all that dick over the weekend.
Yeah.
I was quarantined and chilling, and damn, man.
The first week, everyone was like, oh, like this is gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to see like my boyfriend or like a hookup, whatever. And then you could tell like after the first week, everyone's like, fuck it, 1 person, 2 people, it's fine. And then they start going out and start doing that, and then it's.
Oh, it starts building back up.
Yeah.
From 1 person to like 5
Especially
people.
the young people I've seen online, I think they're the ones that are like, oh shit, now it's gonna be May 15th, it's gonna be June or
I
whatever
gotta
it
get
is.
some pussy.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna do this, like, fuck that, you know?
Like those spring breakers, the ones that don't care.
They were just dumb from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, anyone that does that, I feel like, is kind of.
I mean, I was done from the beginning. I don't think I was taking it into consideration as much as I am now. Like,
Yeah.
as I learn more, the more I'm like, oh shit, like I was on a path of not really caring as much, you know? It's like, it's not affecting me directly, and like, you know, and especially during the times when like I think people were already kind of scared because like China and like all the other countries that were affected, and like US didn't have a lockdown yet, but people were choosing to self quarantine already.
Yeah.
During that time, I was like, this is stupid. Come on, guys. I mean, live your life. Don't be so like scared or whatever. But now I'm like, shit. I'm kind of like eating my own words because I'm getting scared.
I remember during that time it was so hard for people to walk the line between like trying to alert people but not being alarmist. So every news person was like, okay, we have an expert on, blah, 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 and not to be an alarmist, but everything's terrible. You know? And they're like trying to like not scare people, but scare people just enough. But it never really works because it's like, it's either you're scared and you're gonna try to take all the precautions you can, or you're just not.
Yeah, because if you scare people here, people go crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm more scared of that. I'm scared of Americans panicking and being afraid.
And start looting and breaking grocery stores.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
man,
already
'cause-
panicked with toilet paper though.
No, but even more physical, violent act.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot for toilet paper next.
You know, dumb. They should have panicked bidet like me.
I felt so
Panic
bad.
with-
So I went to the grocery store like maybe a week after, and then obviously there's still no toilet paper. There's no toilet paper now.
Yeah.
But there was old man asking one of the ladies, and like he's very old, and you could tell in his voice he's like, I need toilet paper, and
I don't have it at home.
he doesn't have any. And then the lady's like, it's all sold out, and he's like, what do you mean? Like I need, and like you could tell like he was like almost like breaking down. He was like, I need toilet paper, and I was like, damn, like these are people that are getting affected because they couldn't rush to the store. They can't carry.
Did you offer him one roll?
I didn't have any.
You don't have any either?
I had some at the house. But
He's just walking around with a bunch of toilet paper.
Like, sorry, old man.
they get just one handkerchief.
Yeah, you're old, you use a handkerchief.
Wash it.
You use that.
Honestly, it's not that bad if you don't have toilet paper. We're all at home.
Take a shower, right?
Yeah, take a shit and just jump in the shower and wipe your butt.
Use the hose.
There's some people that like I think don't think like that though, especially older people that are just so used to doing it in a certain way. Where we could be resourceful, but they're just like, I just wipe. That's it. They just
I'd rather have a TV than toilet paper. Like, let's say I was at a store, right? And I don't have both at home.
Yeah.
Either a thing of toilet paper or a TV. I'm like, fuck it. I'll take the TV. I'll wash my ass in the bathroom or something.
True. I feel like some people have probably never washed their ass before. You know,
That's
like,
true.
Toilet paper dependent people have not done it. While like our ancestors all washed their asses with a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, go out to the lawn and just like wipe your butt on the lawn.
Yeah, dog style.
To me, I started doing that when I was like 13 when I first went to Southeast Asia. That's when I learned, like, they literally, the way that they take showers and shit is they fill up a trash bin size bucket thing with water, and it's just, or rain collected water or well water.
Is this warm water or heated water?
Room temperature.
Okay, room temp.
But it's hot outside though, so it feels good.
got
And
it.
then it's literally like, you see an outhouse, right? So they have the fucking, like, toilet that's on the floor. And then next to it, it's a drain, and they have that bucket thing, and you just use that. And then you use that same little pot bucket thing to fucking wipe your ass with.
First time
And it was like mind blowing because it was the first time squatting. It was the first time wiping my ass with just water and then feeling like weird afterwards because I don't have.
Do you use your hand still, or just the water's enough?
No, you have to use your hand
So
to
you
clean
scrub
it.
and
But it's like
pour the
taking a
water.
shower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then, afterwards, like they say, like you should bring a little towel in there so you could wipe. But it's just like rinsing off in the shower and wiping your butt, and then you just leave.
Yeah, my first time I went to Vietnam as a little kid, I was such an American like priss, right? I was like, because the first time I went to Vietnam, the technology isn't where it is today, right? But today everything's all modern, right? They didn't even have hot water then, so I had my family.
Oh, real?
Yeah, so I had my family boil a hot pot of water so I could shower with a combination of some cold water and some hot water.
Everyone's just looking at you like you fucking little bitch.
Yeah.
No one boils water to shower.
My water heater went out last week, right? It didn't work.
Oh, shit.
So like, I had to learn how to fix it. Before that, I was just like cold water, and I swear to you, it was like I couldn't do it.
What do you mean? Yeah, you can, dude.
No, it was freezing.
Well, it's in the middle of winter right now, right?
Yeah, so the outside was just cold. Like it literally wouldn't go from freezing. Imagine you got like just the coldest setting on your
And
clothing.
just ice cubes come out.
Literally, it was like a few degrees off. And I was like standing there, and I was literally just grabbing water, letting it get warm in my hand.
It
and then
is
putting it on
cold,
me.
though. It
Or like
is.
You
grabbing
gotta
it.
train for it. You'll get used
You gotta
to
just
it.
jump in.
Yeah.
Because I heard it's good for you, cold water.
It is, but then you know what the trip is? So like winter here is nothing compared to winter in Europe,
Anywhere
right?
else, yeah.
'Cause I'll do it at the coldest setting here, and I could do it now. And then we would go to the fucking waterfall right here by the hike, and you know how it's like melted ice? I could do it, right? I try to take a cold shower in Europe.
Yeah.
It's another level of cold, man. The tap, it comes out like ice cold. I try to drink the water, burn my fucking teeth and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't do cold showers like there because
It's too cold.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you get water so cold? It's like burning.
The way I do it here, I have to do it like I'm getting in a pool. I like the shower's running. I
just gotta jump
splash
in.
on myself a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's cold.
The best way is to just jump in and then.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have to do the just 1, 2, 3, fuck it.
And I gotta go head
Or
first.
that.
I can't go leg first and then chest.
Oh, yeah.
That fucks me up, dude. I gotta go head first, just let it go to my back, and I'm just in.
Same.
Ooh, I have to jump back out.
Crazy about Europe we passed the deaths in America from Italy.
Yeah, we have the most in the world right now, don't
Yeah.
But we also have a bigger population.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
we? We have
We have the bigger population of idiots. That's what.
That's
it is.
true.
That's true, too.
But we also have what? 300 million people compared to, I don't know what they have. I don't know what.
In terms of infected?
No, humans, just like population. So like, it's almost like comparing the whole of Europe continent. That's how we should look at the numbers.
Yeah.
The whole of Europe continent and then the US.
Because Italy is just like Wisconsin or something, probably.
Or yeah, like maybe like Florida or like whatever, their population, it's probably similar to that. So I'm also looking at density and population. Like
Yeah.
Italy's pretty bad for that size because of density and how many old people and all that.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at numbers in Taiwan. How many people are in California? Like 40 million?
There's like
40-ish
no,
million.
but like, Taiwan is doing so well right now.
Yeah, so like Taiwan, they have the whole country, which is like smaller than from LA to San Francisco.
Yeah.
There's 38 million, so there's less than California. I think, yeah, they're doing really well because I think what happened was like the WHO pretty much didn't really consider them a nation, so they just abandoned them. So Taiwan's like, well,
What the fuck?
So Taiwan was like, well, we'll just have to take things into our own hands.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
Dude, they
shut down
fucking
everything
killed
early.
it.
Yeah.
And now they don't even have social distancing right now. People practice it, but that's not a law. Face covering is not a law.
Yeah.
People are just moving around, going about, but they already flattened the curve a long time ago.
That's true because our buddy went back to Taiwan right before everything happened. So it was closer to China when the whole outbreak was there, and America was still partying and relaxing, right?
Yeah.
I think we even sent masks during that time to China, and my friend was like, "Oh man, it sucks here. Everything, no one's out." So they faced what we did months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was he here? December?
Wait, what?
Until what?
Getting here? No.
No, our buddy was here.
Oh, like January?
Was it early January?
Yeah, early January, yeah.
Yeah, so by the time he went back to Taiwan, they already, what we're facing right now in April, they did in January.
I see.
And that's when Korea and all them were like really tighten up their fucking,
So it took
borders
about
and
4
everything.
months for them to recover then, basically. I mean, we're in April, and they're now like,
Yeah.
loosening.
But they have very little deaths.
I think they did a really good job immediately assembling.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think in Korea they had like little self quarantines in cars, and then that's how like they were able to check everybody in these cars like efficiently and quickly to see if anyone tested positive for.
They tested a lot of
Yeah, they
people.
tested a
The biggest
lot.
thing that they were known for doing really well during
Yeah.
this whole thing was that they tested everybody, not just if you had symptoms.
Yeah.
And they just had more tests available. Like they didn't have a situation where they were like, "Oh, we don't have enough. We can't test you today."
Why is it that U.S. has not, like, we don't have enough tests for everyone?
We didn't want to take what they made globally, so they made test kits early in like Europe and stuff, and then the U.S. was like, "Oh, we'll make our own." So we're not going to use the global.
It's not American test.
But also, I think there's politics involved because I think they were trying to hold off for as long as possible. And they're even now at the hospitals or just testing in general. It's not happening like Korea's testing everyone, even if they're not sick or whatever. Out here, they're finding reasons why they shouldn't test you. Same with Europe. Like the way that they were doing it was like, oh, unless you have a fever, we're not going to test you. Because my friend was trying to get tested. Because everyone was like, oh, I wanted to be sure I want to get tested. They're like, oh, well, you have a sore throat or that's it? Okay, well, just stay home.
How do all these celebs get tested?
Money.
They're
Money.
celebs.
Do you feel like this is gonna change how the world is after this?
Hell yeah, dude.
I think one of the main reasons why Asia was a little bit more prepared was because they had SARS, and so like they kind of knew how to handle something very similar.
They have a pandemic like every few years.
Why are they so dirty?
Fuck, dude.
Do you feel like it's gonna be different for American? Because like now we know how bad our healthcare system is, or do you think we're just gonna forget after a year? They're gonna like have some other like scandal or something, then we're just gonna take our mind off.
Because we did experience the Spanish flu here in the States, but it's weird because like Japan continued the habits after Spanish flu, like all this, like this came from Spanish flu.
Would you work out when you go back to the gym with a mask? Or you're just gonna be like right on the
That's gonna be weird.
I think I'm more of like a social acceptance person.
If everyone's-
so if everyone's doing it, then I'll do it. But then, yeah, it feels weird. Like,
I guarantee that we're gonna still see people out wearing masks like months after this.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
More than just the Chinese people.
so I have a
'Cause they've
friend.
been-
I have a friend that's he's like he works with a lot of big brands and stuff, and he said one of the masks companies that he works with, they just greenlit like a NBA license. So that's how big it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like
Face mask with NBA.
yeah, like there's gonna be Lakers, Chicago Bull face mask. So like
It's the pattern, or they're wearing it during the game.
I don't know the pattern like to be able to use a logo. But the point is like it's gonna be as commonplace, or they think it's gonna be as commonplace as like New Era hats.
Oh, it's like it's a fashion piece now.
Yeah, or like jerseys. Like it's gonna be like that. So that's how big they think it's going to be. Like it's gonna be the norm, is what they.
Like how Japan has like Pokemon mask.
Yeah, because like like there's a lot of Americans that when they go to Japan and Tokyo, like they'll wear the mask because they think it's cool. They think it's like, oh, it looks like a ninja or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know. And social media is weird too. And they're like, that's cultural appropriation. You're not supposed to wear a mask or whatever.
They got cool ass patterns though.
This is Western.
Yeah, I know.
It came to Japan during the Spanish flu era.
In our generation, I don't think anyone actually associates that with a Western culture. They associate that with an Asian thing.
That's true.
Yeah, but now, it's coming back.
That's true because a lot of dude, I even had a white family at the airport in Tokyo. They were asking me, they're like, "Excuse me," it's like, "Why are people wearing surgical masks?"
Because they're all doctors.
Surgeons, right? A lot of surgeons.
We're fucking smart, man.
They didn't know, and I was like, "Oh, it's because if they're sick or whatever." But yeah, a lot of people just were. I think that was a big culture shock for a lot of people back then, where they would see if you go to Japan, like. You see in postcards and you see in TV, you don't see people wearing the masks until you're there and you're like, damn, why the fuck are they wearing? Are they about to do operations and shit?
No, because they're being a decent human being and not trying to affect other people.
No, they're like, wow, that stereotype is true. All of them are doctors.